Shalom Israel. This is your brother Lamad Lakam. And before I get started with this message, I want to first give all praise, honor, glory, esteem, and reverence to the Most High, the creator of heaven and earth and all things in it, Yahweh and Yahweh only do I give my praise and esteem and worship to. Okay. I'm going to dive right in it. I want to read three passages, and I am reading from the King James. I'm going to start off with three passages, but I'm going to go into some other stuff. I'm going to do it as quick as I can. And I'm going to read John 12, 13, 14 first, and then I'm going to explain what brought this about. John 14 and 12. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also. The greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. And whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. If ye shall ask anything in my name, I will do it. Okay. What sparked this was a conversation I was having with an old friend of mine from high school, actually, and we go way back. And I asked him a question, and I am titling this "Won't Christ Do It?" Christ being the God of the New Testament, what I call JC. I'm not going to mention the name. We were told not to mention the names of other gods in the commandments. So the Christ of the New Testament, as you can see, this is red lettering, which means that JC is speaking. So right here, I asked my friend, is this true? If you ask anything in the name of Christ, will he do it? So, but before I give his answer, I want to back up to this part now. We didn't have this discussion of this one, of this verse right here, of verse 12. But let's look at that, you and I, those who are watching this video right now. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also. We know JC walked on water. So I want to know, those of you who believe on JC, do you also walk on water? He also healed a blind man, or made a blind man see. All right. So you should be doing that as well. And he also made a deaf man hear, deaf mute. He can hear and speak. He says, if you believe on him, JC, Christ of the New Testament, the works that he does, you're going to do also. And it goes on to say, and greater works than these shall he do. So you should be doing greater works. If JC walked on water, you should be running on water, at least. Because you believe him, you should be doing greater works. You should be, if he made somebody blind see, then you should be making people have x-ray vision. If he made somebody hear and speak, you should be making people have supersonic hearing. You should be doing greater works. All right. That's what this says right here. If you believe it on him. All right. But this part right here is the part that my buddy and I dialogued about. If ye ask anything in my name, I would do it. That sounds like a Mac game, a pimp game. Like, somebody just promising you the world. Just believe in me, baby. I get it for you. I bring you the stars, baby. That's a hustle. So I had to ask my friend, I said, you believe in JC? Is this true? And you talking about, this was like pulling teeth for my friend to get him to be honest about the words we're looking at on the page. And I couldn't believe it. After months of dialoguing with him, we finally had a breakthrough. Well, he said, well, not exactly. So I hit him back. Yes or no? And surprisingly, he hit right back and said, no. I said, so JC lied then? He broke down and said yes. I could not believe it. You talking about a guy that hadn't been honest about nothing that we discussed when it came to this book. He wasn't honest about a thing, but he finally said that JC lied right there. Because if this was true, if you ask anything in JC's name, he said, whatsoever ye ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. So you should, nobody around you should be dying, should be sick. You should almost have superhuman powers because you asked for it in JC's name. There shouldn't be no hurricanes around you, no tornadoes, nothing. You asking JC's name, all your loved ones should still be alive, walking around like, whew, good thing he asked in my name. He said he'll do it. That's like your own personal genie, but you got more than 3 wishes. You can just ask anything in his name. That's incredible. You don't have to follow no commandments or nothing. Just believe in JC. Look, he that believeth on me. And then ask in his name, and he's gonna do it. So what are you waiting on? Those who still will lie about the words that you're looking at right here. What are you waiting on? Fix the world. Fix your world around you. Heal your loved ones right now. You see what I'm saying? This something not right about that. So those of you who were kind of on the fence about this New Testament, I'm asking you right now, did JC lie? Did Christ lie to you right here? Think about your loved ones that's not with us now. I know you prayed in his name. I know that person died anyhow. You prayed hard in JC's name. And that person passed on. Or they didn't wake from their coma. And you've been praying and praying and praying in JC's name. And he said he'd do it. Look, if you ask anything in my name, I will do it. That's either truthful or it's a lie. Bottom line. And if JC lied to you, I'm telling you right now, walk away from this portion. To see this New Testament was added. Most High said don't add into my word. And this is a lie right here. Let's look at what the Creator said. We're going to go to the book of what the world disrespectfully calls the Old Testament, as if the Most High's word is old and useless. Whenever you think of something as old and useless, you talk disrespectfully about it, or you call it old. But it's not. It's called the Tanakh, for the Torah, the Nephilim, and the Ketuvim, Hebrew words. So we're going to look at the Tanakh, and let's see what it says over there. First, we're going to go to, where do I want to go to first? Let's go to 1 Samuel chapter 2. All right. 1 Samuel chapter 2. We're going to start at verse 6. And I like to say the Hebrew name. I don't like saying this, the Lord. I'm going to say the Hebrew name. I'm going to say Yahweh. Some people say, you might hear say Yah. You might hear people say Yahuwah, Jehovah. Yahweh, Yehovah. Some people even say Yahweh. But we're talking about the creator. You see that in all capitals right there. So I'm going to read right here. Yahweh killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. So we see the Most High, he's responsible for death. He's also responsible for life, right? So if you've been asking JC to keep somebody alive, but the Most High decided that they gotta go, how can JC answer your prayer if it's the Most High that makes the final decision? Yahweh killeth and maketh alive. He's responsible for life and death. All right. Verse 7. Yahweh maketh poor and maketh rich. See that? He bringeth low and lifteth up. How many of you prayed to JC for riches? You want to be rich, and you've been praying and praying and praying and giving it your all. Well, it's the creator who's responsible of who's rich and who's poor. It doesn't matter if the person's wicked or evil. It's the Most High who makes the decision. If he wants somebody to evil to be rich, then that person's going to be rich. And as good of a person you might think you are, or you might even follow all the commandments, it's still the Most High who makes the decision. He bringeth low and lifteth up. So you've been wanting to be lifted up and praying to JC and doing everything in his name, but you're still here because you're in the hand of the Most High. Most High told us none can deliver out of his hand. So how can JC, who said whatever you ask in his name, he'll do it, but the Most High made you poor, how can he get you out of that? If he made you low, how can JC get you out of that? You better start questioning that book that you honoring and find out if you in idolatry or not, because you doggone sure following a liar. We know that for sure. Verse 8. He, who we talking about, Yahweh, he raiseth up the poor out of the dust and lifted up the beggar from the dunghill. Dunghill meaning, doo-doo, to call it manure. He lifted up the beggar for the dunghill to set them among princes and to make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are Yahweh's, and he hath set the world upon them. See, he can lift up the poor out the dust, not JC. He can lift the beggar from the crap hole, the dunghill, and make them a prince. He could put them up high. That's his decision. All right. Moving right along. Let's look at Psalms chapter 115 at the top. No, not at the top. We're gonna jump down. Let's go to verse 3. Praise Yahweh, for Yahweh is good. Sing praises unto his name, for it is pleasant. So y'all singing praises unto other name, a liar's name. That one that came in the flesh, y'all praising a man, giving flesh praises. He said, praise his name. For Yahweh, verse 4, for Yahweh hath chosen Jacob. This is a nation of people. Jacob unto himself, and Israel, same nation, for his peculiar treasure. You're special and peculiar. And if you don't know if you're from this nation, go look at, if you're a so-called Negro, I really don't care who you are. I want you to know who these people are, who this nation of people is. Go look at my Deuteronomy 28 video. All right. You're a special, peculiar treasure. Verse 5. For I know that Yahweh is great, and that our Adonai is above all gods. See, he's above all gods. Whoever you honoring and bowing down to and giving props to, whether it's an object or whether it's a fleshly man that was born into this earth, well, the creator is above that. All right? No matter what you've been told. Verse 6. Whatsoever Yahweh pleased, that did he in heaven and in earth, in the seas, and all deep places. The Most High does what he pleases. He did it in heaven and in the earth and in seas and in all deep places, everywhere. Not what somebody else says. He does what he did, what he pleased from the beginning to this day. Let's confirm that. All right, Psalms 135. No, you know what? Let me go back up. I do want to read this. I'm sorry, let me go back up to where was I at? Yeah, Psalms 135 at the top. Praise ye Yahweh. Praise ye the name of Yahweh. Praise him. See that? Keep saying it. Praise him. Y'all keep singing and crying over the liar over there in that other book written by them Romans and those Greeks. O ye servants of Yahweh. Are you a servant of the Creator or a servant of somebody else? All right. Verse 2. Ye that stand in the house of Yahweh, in the courts of the house of our Elohim. Verse 3. Praise Yahweh, for Yahweh is good. Sing praises unto his name, for it is pleasant. See, you all singing praise to other names and thinking those other names are pleasant. No. All right. Now let's go to Psalms 115. Once again, here we go. Not unto us, O Yahweh, not unto us. See, don't give yourself props, but unto thy name give glory, for thy mercy and for thy truth's sake. You want mercy? Give this the name you praise right there. The Most High, the Creator. Give him the glory. Verse 2. Wherefore should the heathen say, look, so-called Negro is telling you, right? Wherefore should the heathen say, them, the other nations of people, whereas now they're Elohim. See, so-called black man worldwide, and I'm not talking about the so-called African man like from Ghana, Ethiopia, Uganda, Egypt, and all of them. No, not them. I'm talking about you, so-called Negro, the one that's getting your neck stepped on, getting choked, tased, getting killed for a broken tail light, and your woman called the police on you whether you did it or not. You talking to the so-called Negro people. You a single mama, your dude and put babies in you, now he gone. You. The heathen are looking at you and said, where's your Elohim now? Where is he? Look at you. You're despicable. That's what they're saying. Where's your God? And they laugh at us. Look, but our Elohim is in the heavens. He hath done whatsoever he hath pleased. So you, if you watch my Deuteronomy 28 video, you will know that we're being disciplined as a people. And it pleases our Elohim to discipline us. Because that's what he is, a father. And that's what real fathers do. They discipline their children when they get out of line. So the heathen, they don't realize that we have a real creator, the real creator. He belongs to us. So when I go back to these words in red print means JC is speaking, and clearly he says if you ask anything in his name, he's going to do it for you. He's going to do it. So I'm asking you, Is this true or not? Once again, I'm titling this, Won't Christ Do It? And I'm going to answer, no. No, he won't do it. This is a lie. And if you're honest, you'll come out of this book. This is a blatant lie. This should be enough right here. And if this is shocking to you, then you need to start asking a whole lot of other questions. Look at some of these other videos I have up. I don't have a whole lot of videos, but enough to make you question something, enough for you to learn something. So I'm done. I went a little longer than I wanted to go, but hopefully this was edifying to you. Until next time, Israel, I bid you shalom.